Okay, one of the big bankruptcy nightmares that's kind of developed in the last 12 to 15 years is where you finance a car shortly before filing for bankruptcy, but the lender doesn't do what they need to do, which is called perfecting their lien. And they don't do it in a timely fashion. And if they do it more than 20 days from the time that you took possession of the motor vehicle, and it's really easy for that to happen, by the way, and if you file for bankruptcy within 90 days of them filing an untimely filed perfection. I know this is getting kind of technical, but it creates a huge nightmare. What it means is, and the bottom line is, if you finance a car, let's just say you finance a car within 6 months of filing for bankruptcy, please let your attorney know. Make sure you have good, competent, experienced bankruptcy counsel, because this is something that's still catching the inexperienced attorney. And there's a lot of inexperienced attorneys in the bankruptcy arena. They've come into the bankruptcy arena recently because other areas of law aren't producing the resources they need to run their practices, or because it's such a bad economy, they've just gotten out of law school and they don't know, they've started a bankruptcy practice up. This is an area where you can lose a car, not be able to claim an exemption in a motor vehicle, even if you've traded in a vehicle with equity to get that vehicle. If you financed a car within the last 6 months before filing for bankruptcy, make certain that you determine that the secured creditor perfected their lien timely. There's a way to do that. We can explain it to you if you come to our office. And if they have not timely perfected, then please have your counsel file your bankruptcy 91 days or more from the time that that unperfected lien was recorded. And if you're transacting a car transaction with your family, there's a 1-year look-back period. So this is not something to trifle with. You could lose a $15,000, $20,000 asset. And not only that, it really makes the secured lender crazy, because they've lent you the money on this, but because they were untimely perfected and you filed for bankruptcy within what's called a preference period, they lose, they get stripped off, and they get treated like a general unsecured creditor, and they come in and start alleging fraud and ranting and raving. This is an important, and it's a critical bankruptcy nightmare to avoid.